Wednesday, 8 April 2020. Don't take this happening, telekinetic. International Island family. Confirm about a progress. 6661 college confirming contact Island family international. Supernatural phenomena. Send this was a suspect human commanding goods from Greece or millennium. Contact say international religions and world continents. Already contact Island family for appointment conversation about such religions. To future millennium appointment for Island family Jesus and honestly for religions. Something that's happening and saying Island family is non-pretender for friendship family to religions. There is also established Island family as honor or training for aesthetic religions. Then this was a millennium about supernatural phenomena, satanic healing. Context say actually another religions on this day. And family confirmed the fighting about also international countries and also non-aliens to alien family international or enemy to alien family. Something that's happening and say alien family is equality for existence humans suspect commanding goods and grief for anti-alien or this millennium. About leaders to a religion or another chairman for a religion and then alien family on this day. Context about countries and also this millennium for and leadership among humans need to be concerned about Island family status as honor, besides equality to supernatural phenomenon for satanic human or anti-alien or anti-Christian on this day. Supernatural telecommunication and contact body, suspect humans still happening. And 6661 was confirming want to confirm for origin. And family is non-pretender friendship about religions international from human world has also established century to century before as honor and Italian for religions are about riches on the human world. On this more millennium, when this was to enemy, or about non-friendship to Island family retreat. Think also what Islamia or Islam for Island family hours and appointment on this millennium to enemy. Or about pretended friendship or international millennium to Island family. Island family is a chairman for Islamia International and want to confirm that 2661 for this confirming about appointment millennium for supernatural phenomenon. Besides also 2666 on international millennium. About Island family receipt, we also have Island MFF and anchore, Island recognition here. For Holy Spirit destiny or Island family starts Holy Spirit, leader to religions. Allen family is hour for appointment millennium. You also start Almighty about Ethereum Galaxy. Appointment civilization, interplanet. Chairman to Allen family. Contact recognition happening also, so Allen family is stand for the hourship and about national for the status of religions. Allen family our nationality our religions. Chairman or honor to religions. Contact on this moment is also Allen family is insist for the capacity as a leader about religion and also about the question to return the friendship on this millennium. Want to confirm through 6661 for this confirming because Allen family actually is honor for the geography and also about the nationality about religions. Allen family want to confirm through 6661 for this confirming for appointment about Ethereum Galaxy. PJ Allen family international. You can also start about religions to Allen family. Allen family is a leader of the road, definition of all, and insist for the existence starts get of Ethereum Galaxy. And family conducted kinetic say already conversation also to continents and geography about the history of basic regions international, and also Islamia and also Asia. For Allen family status as appointment millennium to 6661 for this conference. Allen family on a position about religions as a start or guide to the Ethereum Galaxy. Allen family holds great destiny, leader and about future also. The magnetic is still happening, and as Allen family our interest also about appointment for declaration proclamation existence definition of countries of money logo among human countries. We consider us also about committing transfer to religions or followers by leadership Allen family itself. Allen family interest for itself my logo include international charter counts as my logo. Corporate or contact also about religions to this millennium moment day. Conversation Allen family on this day. Contact 6661 on this call for me. Allen family saying about 6661 for this call for meaning is a general anchore or particular for meaning also about friendship Allen family international on this moment millennium. Holy Spirit destiny about South American humans. Also about contact elemental. 6661 for the scarf meaning the 68 hours great human is similar to the Trinity of Christianity. About question to supernatural to spirit human commanding goes from grave. It's really happening. About their claim for the status is similar to God. And takes you also already connected with international anti-Christians or about syndicate supernatural for them. And also icon or group to continents and country. 666 International Island Family Ownership Century to Century about elemental. About Proofman Millennium for relation family and human and subject also. About alien connection human. Appointment also for moment declaration proclamation Island Family Self-National Council. My logo, economic monetization among human countries on planet Earth. About code logo for Alien Friendship Human also. Appointment to Galaxy. Island Family status into planet government. Think also about planet Mars for conference. Contemporary and supernatural telecommunication is still happening and fair indication about suspect human on this day, millennium. About unknown people, our ability for activity supernatural. Human commanding goes from grave by 6661 for discovering the internet. Contextually connected also about Allen family started fighting and alibi for continued rigid Allen family leadership. About also appointment in Galaxy. Allen family meet with numbering of demons. Project Allen friendship human. One for the staff meaning want to say thank you very much to Allen Farm International for the alibi and continue contact internet global connection. Allen Farm International is status truly zero for 6661 for the staff meaning. There's experience at contact volume and telecommunication ordinary 6661 for the staff meaning. 6661 for the staff remaining also want to contact the Canadian Allen family status technology developer and owner or licensee. About 6661 for the staff remaining. Allen family agreement for the true numbering of people. Appointment on this millennium. 666. About Allen Habitat or Allen Source Improvement Alien connection human on this millennium. Context also and family status for our about phone or appointment for Allen family self money logo, self national country among humans. To record about 666. Allen family agree with 6661 for the staff remaining. 6661 for the staff meeting. Want to say thank you very much also to international countries about this millennium improvement. Supernatural phenomena so happening. Definitive suspect human activity or about a human wishes, human commanding goes from grief on this day millennium. How certain human or investigation for the orientation activity. I'm going to start me on to say this millennium already proved so far to our phenomena, not a fake situation or not just issue among international. Alan Family is a true hero about the situation by claim 666 on for the staff phenomenon. Appointment national UFO also for this millennium about normal growth level and also appointment for declaration proclamation Alan Family national country, my logo among human countries. One going to stop meaning as internet ID can be found through social media, internet, such also Google and Facebook, and also Instagram, also Twitter, and about video to YouTube. The ID 666 Instagram or another ID on religion to 666 Instagram there, such also Professor Irwan cornel. Thank you very much, people, and also link our website or connection internet global and friendship human on this millennium. About 6661 going to scarf meaning and also segment project on internet. And found international through the hero for 6661 going to scarf meaning. Pioneering since 2008 until this year 2020. IB by international connection internet and about proven networking telecommunication contact body so far for happening. It's a human commanding goes from grid on this day millennium. Thank you very much. At the point on this moment recording about alien family, want to confirm conference about alien family status as chairman or staff for regions. Besides also Australian for suspect human commanding ghost or pretender friendship alien by human on this millennium. You go on my internet. Wednesday, 8 April 2020. Contact just happening, telekinetic. International Island family. Confirm about a progress. 6661 college car family. Contact Island family international. Supernatural phenomena. Then this was a suspect human commanding group from Greece or millennium. Say international religions and world continents. Already contact Aaron family for appointment conversation about such religions. To future millennium appointment for Aaron family Jesus and obviously for religions. Something that's happening and saying Alan family is a non-pretender for friendship family to religions. Here is also established Alan family as honor or chairman for established religions. There is a millennium about supernatural phenomena, satanic healing. Context say actually another religion on this day. And family confirm the quality about also international countries and also non-aliens to alien family international or enemy to alien family. Something that's happening and say alien family is equality for existence in humans, but commanding dosen group or anti-alien on this millennium, about leaders to a religion or another chairman for a religion and then alien family on this thing. Context about countries and also this millennium for trend leadership among humans need to be concerned about alien family status as owner, besides equality to supernatural phenomenon or satanic human or anti-alien or anti-Christian on this vein. Supernatural telecommunication and contact boarding, suspect humans still happening, and 6661 for scaffolding want to confirm for origin. And family is a non-pretender friendship about religions international from human world has also established century to century before as our and Alpharian for religions are about riches on the human world. On this more millennium, when this was to enemy or about non-friendship to alien family leadership. It goes over Islamia or Islam for alien family hours and appointment on this millennium to enemy or about pretender friendship or international millennium to alien family. Alien family is a chairman for Islamia International and want to confirm that 2661 for this confirming about appointment millennium for supernatural phenomenon. Besides also 2666 on international millennium. About alien family leadership, we also about alien emitter and anchore, alien recognition here. For Holy Spirit destiny or alien family starts Holy Spirit, leader to religions. Alien family is hour for appointment millennium. You also start Almighty about icdm galaxy. Appointment civilization, interplanet, chairman to alien families. Contextually happening also, saying alien family is stand for their hourship and about national for their status to religions. Alien family our nationality our religions, chairman or honor to religions. Contact on this moment is also alien family is insist for the capacity as a leader about religions. And also about the question to pretend friendship on this millennium. Want to confirm to 6661 for this confirming because alien family actually is honor for the geography and also about the nationality about religions. Alien family want to confirm to 6661 for this confirming. For appointment about icdm galaxy, PJ Allen Family International, you can also start about religions to Allen Family. Start Allen Family as a leader of the world, self-national world, and insist for the existence starts get of icdm galaxy. And family conducted say already conversation also through continents and geography about the history of that region international, and also Islamia and also Asia. Well, in family status as appointment millennium to 6661 for this conference. And family on a position of a religion as a stock or God to the third galaxy. And family holds great destiny, leader and about future also. The pragmatic is still happening, and I still and family our interest also about appointment for declaration proclamation existence definition of countries of money logo among human countries. We consider also about community transfer to religions or followers by leadership and family itself. And family interest for itself, my logo include international charter, counts as my logo. Corporate or contact also about religions to this millennium moment day. Conversation and family on this day, contact 6661 on this conference. And family say